going on, man? It's your boy Spank Horton, and we here with another episode of the Underground Lounge. I'm your host, but I can't host the show by myself. I got to host with my partner in crime, my man, 3-time Sixth Man of the Year winner, Lou Williams.
What's up, Pimper?
What up, Pimp? I'm good.
Good day.
You good?
Yes, indeed.
Man, we got a legend on the couch today,
Absolutely.
man. In the comedy game, a man that I looked up to, watching coming up in the game, all the way from D.C., living in L.A., living out his dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the man himself, Earthquake, y'all.
Thank you. What up, Lou, with them goddamn wings?
What's happening?
With them lemon pepper.
I get you a 10-piece extra crispy immediately.
You know it, brother.
Expeditiously. I can make that happen.
Hey, listen.
I know the right people.
I bet you do.
I know the right people.
I bet you do.
Shit, let's start at the top. You
There
know,
we go.
we like lemon pepper wings. Y'all into the mumbo sauce down there.
You know it. Mumbos go deep with us. It's right below Jesus.
What the hell? What the hell is mumbo sauce?
Don't worry about it. It's secret,
It's a
man.
secret sauce,
Yeah, you know, mumbo sauce is ours, and
Yeah.
people stole it.
For sure, for sure,
And
for
so
sure.
you know, we keep it. McDonald's tried to use a little bit of it, but we had to shut them
Yeah,
down.
they
shut 'em down.
Yeah, we had to hold Ronald up and say, "Listen here, man, don't slang no more." When you see they let it go. You know what I mean?
Got you,
So,
got
but
you.
Lou is legendary, man.
Oh,
It's
no,
a
for
pleasure
sure.
and an honor to be here with you.
On
bro.
and off the court,
You
man.
know, on and off.
For good or bad.
All good. Every time I go to Magic City, I think of you.
I was just about to say,
I
quick,
tell you, I
quick,
get
quick.
my wings and shot of that yak and them lemon pepper
Yeah.
wings, bro, and drink it and be good. I have a good time.
So hold on, Quake. You were a part owner of Uptown Comedy Corner, ATL?
Yes, I was the founder. Yes.
Oh, you were the
wow.
founder.
Yes, I'm the one that found everything, named it, everything.
Word?
Yeah, Uptown Comedy Corner. Damn right.
They definitely showed
Came
me
up
one
with the
weekend,
whole
bro.
nine. Mhm.
The
They
one
showed
on-
me one weekend, bro.
Yeah, the first one was over at Peachtree when we had.
On Marietta?
Yeah, it was on Peachtree. The first one right there where the Houston's at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right there in that lot.
In that complex, yeah. That's where the first one was at. Then we did two more. We did Earthquakes over in Decatur and one in Texas. In
Dallas, right?
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
No, they showed me over there in Atlanta one weekend, bro.
What
Well,
happens,
they ain't
man?
had nothing to do with me. I got out that business in the 2000. You
In the
would have never
2000s?
got, yeah, you would have never got shorty if I was there.
No, I know you. I know
Man,
you.
You know,
I-
I would have took care of you.
Of course, of
I
course.
used to go to Uptown Comedy every Saturday. They had some on Wednesday. My boy Baller used to
Baller,
do some
yeah.
promo.
Baller, good dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, shout out
Baller used to
Baller.
do some promo. He used to take care of me over there. I want to ask you about Tip. Tip got into comedy. T.I.
Yeah.
doing his thing, and,
Yeah.
and he's sticking it out. Like he's sticking it through. What would you say to guys that want to get into comedy? Cause Tip, he said publicly, he was just like, man, ain't no money in comedy. I'm like,
Well, ain't no rapper money.
It ain't no rapper
Yeah.
like
money in
their money,
comedy.
but
Right.
their money is front money.
Yeah.
You understand? We play dollar for dollar.
That's true.
You see, the thing about we as comedians, we like you as an athlete, you know, we don't get no front. You know,
Yeah.
we have to prove it. We don't get paid for potential.
Right.
Like the NFL, none of these boys about to be millionaires never played in the NFL ever. They being paid on the potential that they could be a great NFL player. When it comes to comedy, networks don't want to hear that shit. Where is your crowd?
Yeah, where your
Where's
crowd
your
at, your
following
jokes,
at?
yep.
We give you the money once you show, you got a hit show. It's a prove it deal. We got prove it deals.
We got ticket sales
Yeah,
deals.
we got prove it deals. When we get a TV
That's
show,
all-
it's prove it,
yeah, hard
motherfucker.
ticket sale
They don't
artists.
give you no money. They took out. Used to get like holding deals,
Holding
man.
deals,
They used to
yeah.
give you $500,000, man.
Yep.
They took that out.
Yep.
Now it's a
Hold
prove
up,
it
walk
deal.
me through a holding deal.
Holding deal is they give you like a $500,000 or something, or $250,000, and we're gonna hold you, give you that money. You can't negotiate with nobody else while we develop a show. Now they just, I will do a show with you. If it work out, we'll pay you. If we don't, then we don't owe you shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And we gonna keep that idea for about a year too.
Yeah, and then you'll see another black man play that with a different name.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's rough out here over
it
here.
is, it is.
So compared to what Tip is used to, of course it ain't no money unless you make it up to like Cat, and the rest of them
Right.
selling out arenas and stuff like that. Then that's when the money come in.
But the funny thing, Tip was like, yo, what made him start doing comedy was he was at a show, he was rapping, and he was looking at the crowd. He was like, yeah, this ain't me no more.
Yeah,
Instead of 16, 17-year-olds, you know what I'm saying? You late in your age now. It's like, I got to come up with something different now. So that's when he started doing comedy. But he always was like a funny guy. And, he stayed at the Uptown, too. Tip stayed at the Uptown.
That's why I asked.
He stayed at,
every time I was there, he was there.
He was there,
Yeah, and he works at it. See, I have a lot of respect. He's into the craft. He's not just, and he doesn't use Tip as the rapper to get where it is off of. He tell the jokes. So
I told him I seen Tip 3 separate times in like time span. So like I seen him when he was first getting going, and then 6 months later, then a year later, and I told him, I said, bro, that third time, you was funny as fuck. Like, you were hilarious. And I told him to his face, I said, I ain't just gassing you up, bro. Like, he kept my attention, but like you said, he worked at it, and he constantly pushed the envelope. What would be your advice to up and coming comedians? Or this is a loaded question. I asked you a bunch of questions in this realm, but what would you say to young comics now with so many different ways to do it? Like, a lot of these guys can up their phones, and if they feel like they funny, they can put it right out immediately. No middleman, no nothing, no crowd work, no getting on stage, no none of that. What would you say to that?
I mean, whatever way you do it, but you cannot eliminate the process, and the process is hitting that stage. Yeah. So if you start out, just get, anytime you can get on stage at any place, do it. And that's would be my key. And also be authentic. They already got an Earthquake, they got a Spank. And what makes you unique is you, and you need to find your voice and what you think is funny, and find your crowd. I tell comedians all the time, no matter who you are, because we comedians, it's subjective. It's a subjective field. What's funny to one person ain't funny to another. No matter who you are, somebody gonna find you not funny. You just hope all them niggas don't show up that night. Your ass getting booed. You just hope all the motherfuckers don't show up that night that don't find you funny. You know what I mean? So everybody got people feel they ain't funny. You
ever been booed like early on in your game?
No, I've been lucky. Very fortunate. I've been very fortunate. Very blessed.
I've never been booed, but I have got the stares. Like,
the
silence. I think that's worse to me.
Yeah. I leave before you start. You warm up. That did it. Oh, yeah. Nigga, I tap out.
Good night, y'all.
Apollo, I say, thank you. See y'all motherfuckers later. You will not be able to put that on me. Fuck that.
Where did you get the name Earthquake from?
Well, this was, I came up with this because I didn't know this is what I wanted to do. And I ain't want to fuck up my real good name, just in case this shit didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the military for 9 years. My family be told, that nigga went to Atlanta, tried to be Richard Pryor. He must be on that shit. So I said, let me try, use Earthquake, alias, so, if it hits the bottom, then motherfuckers like, what's up, Earthquake? I don't know that nigga. My name is Thad. I don't know no nigga named Earthquake. So I came up with it, and shit just, continue on. So I stayed with it.
Was you always like the funniest in your family?
No, I'm the least funny in my family. Oh, wow. No, I got other funny brothers and shit, but they don't know how to put these jokes together, and I would never teach them.
It's usually like that. You usually got family and friends that's way funnier than you. They scared to get up there and get on stage. I got a homeboy named Troy. Slap knee funny. This motherfucker is neighborhood funny. Tell stories. He hold court. I tried to get him to go up at amateur hour, hands get to sweating, all type of shit. He don't want no action.
Because you found out how long a minute is when you're on that stage. Oh, that's a long ass minute when they ain't laughing.
I remember that first time on stage. I still to this day.
That shit's rough. You said that shit killed in the bathroom. I had the toothbrush and the toothpaste rolling. The soap just jumped off the soap dish and just jumped into the bathtub. I was killing. This shit did not translate all the way to this club. I must have left it from the car, lost it through the car, and getting into this club. All comedians go through that.
So go back to the car. You go hear all the funny shit.
Ain't nothing like it.
Plus, you comfort when you're around like your friends. Like when you're around in the neighborhood, you're around his friends and stuff like that. When you're on that stage, it's just you.
Completely different. I want to ask both of y'all, is it like pressure, like family outings, Thanksgiving and all of that, to be funny? Like everybody expecting you to be funny as hell. They looking for jokes, or do your families allow y'all to come kick it.
At the beginning, it was a little pressure. Like even my mom said, I'm always been the funny guy.
Yeah.
But even my mom one time, okay, Mr. Comedian, we get the jokes. Like, Mom, you know me. What are you talking about? You get the jokes, but it's no pressure though. It's no pressure though.
Yeah.
No, my family fun as I get to be quiet.
Get to chill. Yeah.
Yeah, I steal it from them. Oh, I'm gonna keep that. That's a good one.
I just deal with the kids.
Yeah.
So you know LeBron for real? Like, yes.
Yes.
For
Oh,
real.
okay.
Yeah, it just be the kids. The grown
Right.
folks, they let me. My family actually security.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause I got a large family, but we got sections.
Right.
So if you ain't part of the immediate family, don't
Right.
come around with all them questions and shit. Let that man eat. Yeah, you know what I'm
Let that
saying?
man eat, yeah.
Let that man eat.
They come block him off. Hey, come on, man. You good? Chill,
My
chill.
mom, my sister, they
Right.
security, boy. They ain't going for that shit.
That's love. That's love right there. What about like comedy beef? I never heard Quake beefing with another comedian. Like I never heard that.
I don't beef. I done got a couple motherfuckers take shots, but I don't
Right.
pay no attention to it. What I say personally, you know, I don't know how to practice fight. I don't play fights. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't. And then, and I'm from Southeast DC, and where we come
It
from,
gets real down there.
if you don't like something about another man, then go fix it.
Right.
Don't
Right.
talk about it.
Yeah.
If I don't like that about you, then come fix it.
I'ma come talk to you.
And then come talk to it, but come fix it.
Right, right.
You know,
Why
if
you
it irks you that much that you got to stop what you're doing. You know, Lou, I don't like how you then come check the way I walk. You understand? Check it, but all that yapping and all that
Right.
shit, we don't get into that.
Yeah.
If it's, you know, if you that man and you feel it, then come fix it. Come
Right.
fix it to the point on it. But all that, you know, finger thugging and sitting on it. And I never understood, personally, speaking, how you have enough time in your life to be worrying about what another man is doing and what his, in your own personal opinion, his shortcomings is.
Right.
You know, why you looking at taking what this man ain't, who working on you? So you already told me you done fulfilled all the things in your life because you got enough time to come over here and look at me what I'm not.
Right.
And then if you that nigga, come fix it.
I'm telling you.
Come fix it. You understand? Don't talk about it, be about it. Don't yap it.
See, I got a petty bone in my body. Like every once in a while, I want to address shit, but for the most part, I'm like you, Quake. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you make it,
Right.
but if you catch me on that right day, we gonna address that shit the same
Yeah.
way you address me. I'm gonna get in front of a camera the same way, and if we want to do this shit in 3D, we can do
Right.
it in 3D too.
Yeah, but I took this from 50, and I told 50 this is the best thing. If you ain't willing to kill a nigga, avoid confrontation at all costs. Because if it goes deeper and deeper, I know I'm going to take it there.
Right, right.
So now that I done came to the conclusion I have too much to lose on it, I'm not going to go back and forth with you on it. I'm going to allow you to sit here because, you know, you have nothing on me at all because I'll break your face.
I'm telling you.
That's serious. I will break your fucking face, man.
So
You know
all
what
the
I mean?
comedians out there, no beef for Earthquake, guys.
No, I mean, no, because I come in peace.
Right,
I'm
right.
like I tell them, I'm in the joke telling business. That's
Yeah.
the only thing I'm into. So we have nothing else to communicate about. We're not friends, we're associates. So if you have something about me that you don't like, keep it on the thing with jokes, because that's the only thing we share.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not here. You're not in my life to contribute to my standard of living, nor am I with yours. I'm not put on this earth to live up to your expectation, nor are you with me. So who in the fuck are you?
Right.
So
Right.
it's simplicity to me.
Man, Spank educate me so much on comedy. I didn't know it was so much back behind the scenes. Like in sports, we got a lot of that, but I should play out more. I should play out in the public. If you don't like somebody, you'll see that energy and that tension. I didn't realize it was so much tension in the joke business.
Well, it's usually the inferior one going to the superior one. The ones on you never see a person on top punch down. It's usually the
fact.
person at the bottom punching up.
Yeah.
even if in society or career-wise they are on a higher level, that's their perception of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Of the game, you're getting too much attention or too many other comedians giving you this or they what they used to be. And that's when it usually come to, but it never gets into the physical aspect of it. It's just yapping.
Yeah, I had beef because of my name.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Spanky
Hayes.
Yeah?
Yeah. I met him when I first started up in New York. He said, hey, man, Spank? I was like, yeah. He said, I hear people calling your name. I'm Spanky Hayes. I said, okay, all right, nice to meet you. Everything was cool. You know, I was at the beginning.
Right.
But I guess once my name started making noise, and I remember going to Chicago to do some shows with some comedians, and they're like, oh, man, I had called Spanky Hayes. I thought he was on the show. This is my first time meeting you, Spank. I'm like, yeah, it's all good. Let me love. One time he came on set with, on one of Kev's movies. You know, I'm there or whatever. He didn't say nothing to me. I'm looking like, I thought we was cool or whatever.
Right.
And then it kept bugging him, I guess. And then one time I got booked to do, remember when Chris Spencer had Tuesdays at the Comedy Store?
Yes, I do.
I got booked for that. I'm down there, I'm chilling. All I see is Spanky Hayes arguing with Chris Spencer. No, man, nobody. Who called you? What do you mean? You're not booked for the night. Who called you?
Oh, that's funny
He
as
thought
fuck.
he was booked. I guess he saw
He
Spank.
thought- he saw
assumed-
Spanky Hayes and just thought he was booked.
Thought it was him. So that started a little beef. So he get with the fingers on Twitter, online. Oh my God. Everybody, that's why you ain't gonna say nothing. I say, hey, bro. When you see me, just had that same conversation you having with your friends.
That's all.
Just have it with me when you see me.
You
bro.
think he felt like it was cutting into his cheese?
It probably was. It probably was. Yeah.
But see, the beautiful thing about it is the public can make that determination.
Yep.
They will make the difference on it. All you could do is, if you have the simple name, is continue to elevate.
Yep.
And they'll draw to, they'll make the distinction between the two.
Yep.
Nah, the fat one.
Yeah. That's the wrong one, man. The fat one.
The fat one. That's what I'm like. Not the tall nigga. The fat one. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? No, the
that's
public
real.
would do that.
Yeah, that's real though, man. But it was a lot of that. But other than that, I'm good. But it did try to. I thought it was gonna stop me one time because I auditioned for Wildin' Out.
Right.
And so you know, Spanky Hayes was the cast member on there. So I remember at the end of the audition, Nick looked at me and said, "Hey, man, would it be a problem if you get casted and you on there with Spanky Hayes?" I said, "No, what problem would I have?" He said, "All right, I just wanted to make sure." Right there, I said, "All right, I know I got it. I know I got the spot."
Yeah.
So for you to
your
ask
talent.
that, and I'm saying that lets me know.
But it never turned.
It never turned. Nah, it wasn't gonna turn it. Like you said, the fat one and the tall one. It was-
That's how black people is. Give me the tall one.
we can talk our ass
Not
off.
that one. Give me the tall one. The blunt.
Yeah, you know we'll
Send
nickname
the
him.
blunt.
Yeah,
You know,
we'll
they'll
nickname
give you
you
a
quick.
Get the tall one. The blunt.
You
He
know
look
the
like
one
the
with the
blunt.
lazy eye.
Yeah.
You know the one I'm talking about.
Forrest Whitaker. Get the Forrest Whitaker one.
I'm right here, y'all. What's going on?
The one leaning to the left eye. That one. That's the one we're looking for.
This is what we call ripping. You know what I'm saying? We just keep going. You don't stop.
Don't stop.
Just talking shit.
But,
Yeah.
but with that, I always ask Spank, and I ask other comedians when they come into the lounge, the state of comedy. It feels like it's so sensitive. It's censored all of a sudden. Like our comedians were supposed to be our truth tellers. They were supposed to bring the comedy out of serious situations and sometimes sensitive things. They had the license to approach certain topics and discussions and bring comedy to it.
Right.
Now we feel like comedians can't even do it. How do you navigate through this new age of comedy that we living in?
The sensitive side. That's
Well,
what I call it.
it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yeah.
And when you say it. I have never wrote a joke in malice or hate. You know what I mean? And then, like I tell people all the time, man, that joke wasn't about you. I don't know you.
True.
But if it touched you, then it's you. You understand? I don't know you. You know, I didn't write this down and say, hey, you, Earl, lazy eye.
I got a cross-eyed friend too,
I got
bro.
a cross-eyed friend too. So I don't get caught up into it, and thank God I don't. You know, that's how I work it.
Spank did that shit to me.
Did he?
I seen Spank live last night. He got 2 jokes going at me. I said, nigga, that's me. I'm the one you talking about.
Right. And when you tell, it's Spank like, get out your feelings. Get out your goddamn feelings now and go get some goddamn wings.
Like you said, Quake, you see your family members, like, oh, I'm going to write that down. That's funny.
Write that down.
You gotta wear it. I'm like,
As long as I don't use your name.
Yeah, no, it's definitely.
We don't need your name.
Yeah.
See, that's a great thing about comedy. We don't need your name. You understand? That's abstract. We got the joke from you. We robbed you. Stick them up. You a walking bit.
So how's touring life right now? You just newly engaged.
Oh man,
who do you take on the road with you? Or is the fiance coming with you? Like,
no, good way to get your woman to stop going on the road with you is take on those 4-day trips, 4 cities in 4 days.
Yep.
And nasty cities too.
No, they can be great cities. That 5 o'clock flight, every time, because you're going from the east to the west, and they don't get their proper sleep. After that, they'll say, "Go ahead, baby. I'll be here when you get back." You take them on that 4-day trip, 4 different cities. Go up to Chicago, it's cold. Then go down to Miami the next day. They go from linen to a mink coat. You understand? 5 o'clock in the morning, getting them up, take them to the after party that is you have to go to. You stay there to 2 o'clock in the morning, then car picking you up at 5:30 for the 7 o'clock flight. Oh, they quit. They quit.
So your green room done evolved over time.
Oh, evolved. I went from it all. When I first got in there, boy,
you didn't even mention the part about being at the comedy club when you got 2 shows, 3 shows in that same night.
You got them too. When you really added a show, 7, 9, and 11, she tell you, I come to the 9 o'clock show. She don't make the 7 o'clock.
7, though.
No, then she's sleeping at the 11 o'clock show. Then you waking her up and she's like, just drop me back off at the hotel.
You gotta go to the party. I'm hosting. You gotta go.
I gotta go. I see you when you get back. And she loving that. You get sympathy when you come off the road. Because she knows exactly what you've been through.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
She ain't built for that.
Nah,
they pretty women. They need their proper sleep.
Yes, they do.
You don't want your woman with bags on her eyes, look like she worked for the government.
That's a good game right there.
Yeah, no. Just take out there and let her know. Hey, after I took her on them 4 days, them 4 shows in 4 days, she was done.
I did something similar with my daughter. My daughter, she a teenager, and I let her go on a run with me. And I said, you see, I be busy. You think I be bullshit. I be out here working for real. She like, yeah, Dad, like, this is different. I'm tired. I'm tired. We went ATL, Austin, Texas, LA, back to ATL, 6 days.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember the one I took her on. I took her to Chicago, Miami, Seattle, and then back to New York. She was done. Done, nigga. It was a wrap, nigga. It was, when I tell you a wrap.
She want the one-off joints now.
Oh, man, she get the one-off.
She want the special.
Kissed me and said, let the Lord be with you. Let the Lord be with you, man.
Do you got like your own package deal when you do the like the comedy club and stuff like that? You bring your own comedians?
Yeah.
Or what comedians you bring with you?
I bring one. His name is Bishop. Used to play with the Jets out of New York, but he moved out to Sacramento. Young comedian in the game. Try to bring young comedians, put them in, let them see what it's like, and young funny ones, because keep still. Some of us put unfunny comedians in front of them.
I heard about that.
That is the game.
That's the thing.
And it just makes you weak. You want them up there just to kill it, so that make you have to come in.
Don't that make the shows better though? Or
Yes,
I know
it does.
everybody. I know when y'all sell tickets, it's already on the awning. They know who they coming to see, but that should make for a better show when your openers are just as funny or to the expectation or to the level of what you got going on.
It keeps you sharp. I equate it to like sparring.
Yeah.
You want great sparring partners.
Yeah.
You want people to go up there and kill. But and it also make you work on yours. You can't sit there and just rest on your lungs no more. You have to go here because some comedians still telling the jokes from Def Jam.
I was gonna talk to you about that.
It's like, God damn. I see you 8 years ago. You were still the same. 8 years ago. God Damn.
We ain't gonna name no names though,
Well,
but yeah,
they
out
know
there.
who they are. They know who they
out there
are.
though. Yeah, I remember before I was doing comedy, of course, I went to school with it by watching Def Jam, watching Comic View, and then when I went to college, I was like known to be the funny guy on campus. So the student activities director said, "Hey man, I'm gonna have you start hosting the comedy shows here." I said, "I bet." So I started hosting the comedy shows. So I started to get to meet some of the comedians, and then I started doing comedy. And the people that I came to the college when I was like a junior or sophomore. Let's say it was like 98, 1999. Now I'm doing comedy. It's like 2006, 2007. They doing the same jokes. I'm like, yo, what's going on, bro?
Because it's a comfortability thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that's why I tell comedians you want to be authentic and you want to do your own thing, because it's the same thing, a process that you come up with. Instead of stealing somebody's joke, it's the process you're going to need to continue to replenish while others diminish theirs. You know what I mean? You want to keep on.
Have you ever had that problem, like somebody stole your joke, like word for word?
Oh man, they kill me all the time. I'm like self-checkout, nigga. Them niggas robbed the shit out of me. Beep, 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 beep. Them niggas pack my shit up every time, nigga. Beep, beep. I'm self-checkout over this bitch, nigga. These niggas kill the shit out of me, man. I just restocked the motherfucking shelf. You know what I'm saying? I just have to just go in. Nigga.
Right. You got it. Go ahead.
Hey, man, because eventually you're going to get put in. My mentality is eventually if you're going to get to that level, they're going to put you in a room and they're going to ask you to be funny, and you ain't going to have calves tape to look at, minds, cat, or none of them. So you're doing yourself a disservice. But hell yeah, I've been robbed so many goddamn times. Known comedians. Known them. One motherfucking comedian, I ain't using that. I say, man, can you leave my shit today alone? I'm here.
One night, nigga, I'm in the building.
You know what I'm saying? I'm in the motherfucking building.
Can you not do my shit tonight?
Because I want to do that one. Can I do mine tonight? I want to use that one tonight. I swear to God on everything. I said, can I use mine tonight? Because I want to do it tonight. Is that okay? Yeah, I'm just wondering if that, for the love of God.
Yeah, lose a lot in this game, bro. It's bad. It's wild out here.
And you'll be whooping niggas' ass all day long.
Yeah.
That's why I don't understand why, comedians get, especially established comedians, get mad over a joke. It's, write another one,
Yeah.
I'm in the joke telling business. You don't see Ronald McDonald's getting mad over one hot dog or one hamburger. You gotta make another one.
Sold 1 billion of them, didn't he?
Over 1 billion jokes told, baby. You gotta keep selling them up. Put some lettuce, tomatoes on that bitch.
We talked about people stealing shit, but you also mentioned Richard Pryor. Who did you look up to coming up in the game? Who inspired you?
Well, I'm gonna tell you, man, I don't have no stories like this because this was an epiphany. I just started. I did this one time because the chick I was fucking with was watching this comedy on TV, and the motherfucker was all on the floor laughing. And I was like, if you want to fuck him, say you want to fuck him. That nigga ain't that motherfucker funny. This bitch, skirt all over, pussy showing. I'm like, bitch, come on, man. If you want to fuck this nigga, say you want to fuck him. And she gonna sit here like, oh, you think you can better? I said, that's funny, but that ain't the funniest shit I ever heard, because my brothers and them funnier than that. I'm like, nigga, that ain't the funniest shit I ever heard for you to be all under the coffee table, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. You want to fuck Slim? You want to fuck him? Fuck him.
You gotta get her the credit then.
You know what I'm saying? No, I do. Everything in my life got something to do with a black woman, man.
Right.
Everything. So she said, well, I said, fuck it. So we went to a comedy club.
What city? Was this DC?
No, it was, I never did comedy in DC.
Oh, wow.
No, I left DC and went into the military.
Right, okay.
And I stayed in that bitch for 9 years. And I was going to do 20 years, but the war broke out. And I told them niggas, I don't mind practicing for war. You niggas fighting for real. Could have stayed at home to get shot at. Nigga.
You don't mind getting motherfuckers together.
Yeah, I don't mind. Nigga, every time we had a war motherfucking exercise, I always got killed. That way you can go back to the motherfucking dome and sleep. I was a casualty, nigga. They used to call me Strowman Casualty. Because I was the first soldier to die in the world. They used to call me Christopher Adams. Nigga, I was the first nigga to die. That that way you can go home and
Right.
niggas just here because I died. They put you in the tent, feed you cookies, give you juice and shit. Motherfuckers say, why you ain't out there? I'm dead, nigga. I'm dead. I'm dead.
9 years, that shit was sweet till it got real.
Yeah, till that shit got real. I said, nigga, them motherfuckers fighting for oil, nigga. I ain't even got a car. You better send BP over that bitch, Exxon. I ain't got nothing against them Arabs, nigga. Them niggas killing themselves, blowing up, nigga. I'm a fat nigga. I can't hide behind no sand. Fuck up out of here, man. Send me back home. They're like, we'll take your stripes. I mean, you can take the stripes, the sleeve, all this shit. Just drop me back off at the recruit office, nigga. We call that shit even, my nigga. Right. Even, nigga. Just drop me off. When you sign me up at, nigga, I get a ride from there back. Mama, I ain't going to fight. So I never got into it. I didn't. Matter of fact, I didn't even know it was a profession. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I didn't know nothing about that part of it. And in the military, to get out of working, of course, I did tops and blues of hosting shit, but I never knew comedy was an actual profession. You know, you see, when I seen Richard Pryor, I knew him from movies and shit like that. I didn't know that he made the transition from stand-up comedian all into that. And then once I got into it and tried out, and then I owned my own club because Comedy Act Theater wouldn't allow me to come on their stage. They wouldn't book me at their club. And I called my mother and like, these motherfuckers won't let me get on stage. And then my mother said, well, get your own comedy club then. I said, well, just can't get no own comedy club.
Ain't that easy.
Yeah, she said, why not? You know, went to motherfucking athlete like y'all in Magic City. Man, I got an idea. Need to do a black comedy club. Sure, call my people. And call them people. Yeah, you know that nigga Dominique say that shit to everybody, nigga.
You about the 10th person that called.
Yeah, 10 bitches. One nigga came with a laundromat. One nigga came with a car wash. They turn you into this white man. This is the turn down white man.
Every day.
Every nigga they'll tell, call my people, man. And shit, dude, I'll get into you quick. Pour another drink, nigga. Yeah, you're funny motherfucker. Call that motherfucker, and they give you a boot like shit.
I tell nigga, yeah, write it up. Yeah, send me the deck.
Send you the deck.
Send the deck.
Yeah, nigga, that deck get right on your pool, nigga. That shit don't, man. Them niggas ain't the best shit.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Lou Will, and as you can see, I'm at the crib. I'm not in the underground right now. I'm at the house. I'm watching some playoff basketball, so I want to let y'all in on something. So look, FanDuel is the best place to find all your favorite player props, and now you can make the smarter play with new performance trends. You want to see if a guy's hitting that over consistently, or you might be able to see that guy flirting with a potential triple-double. Get the latest stats right inside the app and see who's heating up. And once the game starts, yeah, I know, that's when things get interesting. You can combine live prop bets into a same-game parlay for a chance to win big. If you don't already have FanDuel, it's not too late to get in on the action. You'll get started with $200 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. So visit FanDuel.com/UGL to join today. Make every moment more with FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the NBA. And also, check us out in the Underground Lounge. I'll catch y'all next time. Must be 21 plus and present in select states. For Kansas, an affiliate with the Kansas Star Casino, or 18 plus and present in D.C. First online real money wager only, $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawals bonus bets which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit fanduel.com/RG. Call 1-888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org/chat in Connecticut or visit mdgamblinghelp.org in Maryland. Hope is here. Visit gamblinghelplinema.org or call 800-327-5050 for 24/7 support in Massachusetts or call 1-877-8-HOPE, New York, or text HOPE NY in New York.
I dare you, boy. I done invested in so much bullshit that don't make no sense.
Right. Man, I got turned. Nigga,
worst shit I did, I invested in a water company.
Yeah.
Well, what got me is they was like, yeah, Michelle Obama in. I'm like, I'm in. We selling water.
Right.
Man, we ain't sell 10 bottles of that shit, man. We didn't sell 10 Bottles
I get
of
it
water.
now.
You remember
that
the
I
name
got
of
the
it?
cheese.
It was called water. WAATAH.
WATTAH?
Water.
Nigga.
Water. This is my first red flag. I didn't mean shit on water, but this is where the conversation took us.
Yeah.
I asked him, I said, yo, I need some pallets of water. I'm throwing a pool party at my house. Them motherfucker pulled up with Kroger bags of the water.
Ooh.
Kroger bags.
Right.
Yeah, that's a grocery store.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, that's
This
the
ain't
first
it.
red flag.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and digress. I'm gonna go and get up out of here.
Yeah.
This shit ain't gonna work.
Terrible.
Was it
ain't gonna work.
a show that you did where you felt like, oh man, I made it. I'm here. But you really didn't like make it like that? Because it was so
I
many.
always had them little, you always thought you made it shows. I'm the thought you made it show ass king. I got 1,000 of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
I had a few. I knew that I could do this when I followed Steve Harvey out the one of his parents died. He had his own club in Dallas, and that motherfucker, that's where he had all the football players there. You know what I mean? Dion, all of them was invested in his club at the time.
Okay.
And that bitch was huge, like 475, and he had. When his parents died, he was emotional. He was crying on stage, and everybody was crying with him. And then this motherfucker said, "And next, earthquake." The fuck?
You gotta wake that shit back up.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Say, give it up for this nigga crying and shit. He knew about his parents way before he got up on this stage. Don't give it to me like that, nigga. And once I was able to follow that let me know, okay, I might got something. Because he was if not, one of the funniest motherfuckers I have ever seen on stage.
For sure.
Period.
From then until Def Comedy Jam, what's the time gap in that?
I did, that happened before Def Jam and Showtime, all that shit. Because we didn't, by the time Def Jam came in Comic View, I was already established among us as comedians who were us. That was early in my career being a club owner. And the good thing about my club that made me very good at it was Comedy Act Theater. I had told all the black comics if they worked my club, they could never be at the Comedy Act again. And the Comedy Act was the premier. It was the Mercedes-Benz of black comedy club. They had one in LA and they had one in Atlanta, and I just had mine, so you didn't want to get blackballed. So that made me have to do all the time myself. And that's how me and Steve became friends, because he was the one motherfucker said, I'll come do your club. And he showed me the point of this right here, of this, what I mean by the mic on radio, how important it was. Because the first day I booked him, I mean, the first night again, it was a Wednesday night, and he came in and it was only 50 people in the audience. And he said, give all them people their money back. Steve Harvey don't do shows for 50 people. I said, nigga, this motherfucker packed. What you mean?
50 was love. What?
What do you mean? It's 50 on a Wednesday, nigga. We was running a good 8, 9 motherfuckers before you came. Yeah. So he said, come pick me up in the morning. We're going to go do radio. And we on our way to the station. He said, pull over to Dunkin' Donuts. I said, where we going? He said, we got to go. You gotta understand, when you're dealing with a morning personality, they are very intimidated by us comedians, because they know we have a personality and we able to do these type of things, so you have to butter them up.
Right.
So long story short, he was on there from 6 in the morning and we didn't get off to 10. Man, when he got off the radio, man, we sold out 6, 10, 11, and 12. 4 shows on Friday, 4 shows on Saturday, 2 on Sunday. And this one I knew it was some money in the club, T.I. We wrote this motherfucker. We wrote this nigga a $71,000 check.
Sheesh.
And this was 92. I said, is this kind of money in this motherfucker? Oh, I'm staying. You know, I'm staying. I'm staying. And that was in 92. Wow. Steve been clocking collecting them checks for a minute.
For a minute.
Would you
Yeah.
say
For a
that?
minute.
Would you say the '90s is like golden era of comedy?
Yeah, I will say that because I would say that, and you know, everybody have their era, but no one was trying to be somebody else, you know. And we sit back in the back as comedians, and everybody had their own identity of their own act, and we cheered that individuality,
Right.
instead of trying to be a Kev or a Spank or a Quake or a Cat. Everybody, and it was beautiful.
I remember my first show I did, I thought I was gonna be a star. I got a call to do Comedy View.
Okay.
I was like, oh, I'm about to be a star. It was in Miami. RNSJ was the host.
Okay.
Miami Caliente, Comedy Caliente,
Yeah.
whatever spicy shit they added to it. They had the people on the stage and all that. Man, they said, yeah, man, we're gonna pay you $1,400. I said, all right, cool, $1,400. That was before taxes. I had to buy my own flight and I had to get my own hotel room.
You was doing
paid them
good.
to do the show.
Fuck that. No, they paid. When we first hit it, we had to go on strike on that. They gave us $150.
Wow.
$150 they had to get yourself here and put yourself up.
$150?
$150.
Sheesh.
$150. Cheryl Underwood, all of us from that $150, and we got together and said we going on strike. We caught Johnson. Yeah.
Wow.
The
I never knew that.
owner of that, we're like, motherfucker, you got to pay us more money, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they finally negotiate better money, so you to get that 14.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah.
But it wasn't no goddamn 1,400.
Was the Kings of Comedy tour? Was that the first comedy tour that hit arenas, or was it some before that?
I think Eddie hit arenas.
Yeah, Eddie hit arenas.
Andrew Dice Clay hit
Pride,
arenas.
Dice.
Yeah.
But he was what Kings of Comedy did was show the power of black comics together. Because all of them was doing about 25 to 2,600 by themselves. And it just brought it together, and it was a beautiful thing. They are the reason why comedians now can demand flying in, put you in a suite,
Yep.
you understand, door deals and the rest of it.
Yep.
They are the reason why, because they was like in your league, like Jordan made it. The money, they brought the money into the
definitely brought the
game.
money.
They brought the money in the game.
Spank, who
Kings
was
of
the funniest person on that tour to you?
On what?
On
the Kings of Comedy? Bernie Mac. That's one of my favorite comedians, though.
Yeah.
Bernie Mac. Yeah. Said was right there too.
It was sad for me because I was younger.
You was younger. Okay.
So some of Bernie's shit was over my head.
Right,
'cause
right.
It wasn't registering to me. Said comedy at that time was more my speed. That's who stood out to me. And then once I got older, I was like, Bernie the fucking one. I was like, Bernie is the one.
Yeah, I never met Bernie. You worked with Bernie before?
Yeah, a couple times.
Couple times?
Yeah.
How was he in like person? Because I hear all good
coolest
things.
brother in the world. Bernie gave me some of the best advice I ever had in my career. Even when I had had my first TV deal, and he was on Fox, of course, and he just came up to me and said, "Don't be afraid to fail." And that's what happened when you're a comic. Your dream is so in front of you. You try to conform to whatever you think studio or people want, instead of sitting down and say, "This what got me here. I'm gonna keep on playing the way that got me here. If it fails, at least I went down being me."
Right.
And he told me that, and I didn't know what that shit meant till after it failed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I didn't understand the significance of his advice. Now I know it.
Do you got a top 5 comedian? Do you go by that? Will they be coming up with lists and stuff like that?
No, I don't. I mean, because I love comedy. I love the genre of it, period. And everybody has their thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Everybody's different too.
You know what I tell comedians, you can't say that man is not funny because people are buying tickets to see him.
Exactly.
Just say he ain't the type of comic you would pay
For
to
you,
see.
right.
But you can't say this, man,
It's
because
not
it's
funny.
subjective.
Yeah, it
What's
is.
funny to one person ain't funny to another. And who's the funniest has to deal with, because we deal like you do, you know, it's a shot. Sometimes, man, you can play your ass off, but your shot is off.
Yeah.
You know, with comedy, it has to be prestige. You know, you can see one night he slammed like a mama, come back and see him next Tuesday, that nigga's awful.
Shit,
I mean, the jokes are just not coming
Right.
together,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Same in sports though. Everybody ain't everybody cup of tea. It's motherfuckers that's convinced LeBron James don't know how to play basketball.
I don't know who them blind motherfuckers are.
But that's what I'm saying. Like it's people out there that'll argue up and down about what they prefer.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it's all subjective. It's all the same thing.
And you know, people love the scoring aspect of basketball, so they always go say Michael Jordan because he was a scorer. You know what I'm saying? LeBron played the total game though, and that's what
Yeah.
I think the people missing. So of course they go say, he can't play.
That's a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
That's a rabbit hole for me. Like I feel strongly about that shit.
In what way do you
Yeah.
feel? Because me and my son go at it all the time.
And basketball is the only sport where we measure somebody's success based on what somebody's done in the past. We don't allow the past to be the past. Like you don't have that culture in baseball. You don't have that culture in football. Football may be quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Oh, he's like this guy. He's like that guy. But they still allow them the space to forge their own
Name, yeah.
own path.
You ain't hear Joe Montana name all the time with
like,
Tom Brady.
Even in basketball, like right when Michael Jordan retired, everybody was the next Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
And even if they wasn't Michael Jordan and they still had solid careers, people consider that a failure.
Yeah.
Because they didn't live up to the expectation that you set for him.
Right.
You know,
Okay.
and so we still 30 years later we are still in that culture of the next so and so. Like why can't I be the first me? Why can't
Right.
I be the first person to blaze the path that I'm blazing? Only in basketball do we measure everybody against Michael Jordan. And also sometimes people pretend like Michael Jordan didn't have failures.
Yeah. True. That's true.
You know, so in our community that's a big thing. Like the old heads, and a lot of it got to do with the money, Quake. We just call a spade a spade. Yeah, and I get it. Cause shit, in 20 years, not even 20, in 5 to 10
Like 5
years,
to 10.
we gonna see somebody get $1 billion
$1 contract.
in basketball money. And our old ass is gonna be like, that motherfucker ain't do half the shit I did.
Right.
Like, that's the nature of
Because they
the
had like
beast.
$500,000 now, right?
Yeah,
contracts?
Yeah, Steph might touch. By the time Steph is done, Steph will touch $600-700 million on basketball. Bron is already considered a billionaire,
Billionaire,
but
yeah.
a lot of his is
off
basketball and
basketball, right.
other endeavors. But
Yeah.
we're gonna see somebody clear a B strictly from their talent on the floor from contracts in the NBA. We gonna see that.
You know what? I say this all the time. I envy y'all that y'all have, even with the criticism, people that sits around and just dissect and talk about y'all sports, which brings other people sport talk to lift y'all. Your job, your sport. I wish we had motherfuckers just sit around like, boy, that motherfucker was corny last night. But Quake killed. Quake killed last night, boy. Joe got the joke. I like how he came back with the mama
might
joke
be onto
and
something,
came
Quake.
back to the part of
You
it.
might
And
be
we wanted
onto
to sit
something.
down there. And you know, tomorrow Spank is coming on. Oh, I saw Spank too. Oh, Spank put up 30 straight motherfucking laughs. I mean, the laughs was back to back and everything. And I think right now he really worked on his game. He worked on his game and the whole nine. And if we just had people just to have just a platform that just didn't do nothing but evaluate who we were and what we did. Oh man,
That'd be
that'd
dope
be
as hell.
We just had
beautiful.
middle ground though. If we just had middle ground in basketball specifically, like where we are now in sports and media is like we watch the games to have something to criticize, not necessarily to enjoy.
True.
Like it's almost you gotta criticize somebody 3-4 times before you be like, but he had 40 though.
Right.
It's like, shit, let's lead with that.
Saying what he ain't before what he is.
Right.
But, and a lot of our media is like that because of the loud and the personalities that's up front in it. That's their styles.
Yeah.
And they've made that so popular. We got copycats now. You know, you talked about originality. We don't have a lot of originality in our field when it comes to media. Like Stephen A can have his style.
Yeah.
Perk can have his style. Gil can have his style.
Right.
Skip. Everybody can have their styles, but it's like we're in this clickbait world where the more outrageous shit you say,
Yeah.
the more people pay attention to you, and because of that we have too much of that opposed to giving these guys their flowers and admiring the greatness that they are.
The only problem I have with all of them is, at the end of the day, you didn't do it. You know what I'm saying?
That's the biggest
You
problem.
get what I'm saying? I don't care how much you evaluate it. You will never know what it takes because you never did it.
Right.
You don't know exactly. You can sit here and hang around it. You can be in the locker room and interview them. You can be around athletes all your life, but you truly don't know what they go through because you're not them.
That's a fact.
So you have to temper your fucking criticism with that. I don't know. I'm just speculating.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
But they talk like they
Certainty.
know.
They
talking
It's certainty.
certainty.
Certainty. And you know, Duke, if it was so easy, then why ain't you do it? And what kills me more than anything when they hire these motherfuckers was straight garbage. And now they on here evaluating greatness.
Right,
What
right.
he didn't do is he didn't have to open up and throw the left where he didn't read off the
And-
safety. If he
and
would have
that's
read,
the-
well, you didn't read
And
off the
that's the
safety.
craziest part.
That
Like, a lot of y'all wasn't even decent.
Yes.
To have these such strong opinions. Like,
Yes.
y'all not even decent. No high school background.
Yes, 1 point a game.
No nothing.
All right, hold on with the 1 point a game now. I
Yeah.
played high school ball and I probably averaged about that.
But Spank,
Yeah.
one point a game, and
Yeah.
imagine you on ESPN every day
Yeah.
telling everybody they ain't shit.
They ain't
Yeah,
shit.
and
Yeah.
this what he should have did.
This what he shoulda
didn't
did.
come here with no.
Right. If I was on it, I'd have.
Yeah. Like, imagine that. Like that, but that's what we have. Like, so we don't have that balance in our shit.
That's
and
true.
And that's one of our problems. I think as the game grows and it becomes more international, we got to figure out how we gonna deal with the narrative around that. Like, it's, from my personal opinion, it's okay for our best players to be international players. I think that shows the growth of the game.
That was the
That-
thing. Somebody said it can't be an international player because they're saying this is ours.
Why can't? What is ours?
That's
Like,
what-
again,
I can't remember who
if
said
you,
it.
If you grow a company to the point where it's a Fortune 500,
Mm-hmm.
you want to inspire a kid in Italy.
For sure.
You want to inspire kids in Greece, Slovenia,
Right.
and all of these different places that some of our best players are from.
Yeah.
And that's okay. That's perfectly fine with me. That shows the growth of the game. But
True.
we are so competitive
Yeah.
that we trying to find ways to knock them down.
Yeah, because I'm be honest with you, nigga, look at that motherfucker from out of goddamn Europe getting all that money that could have been in the community. Look at them 8 barbershops gone. No, really.
No, real shit.
That's real.
That's generational wealth. There's one slot that if you take that money out of it, be honest with you, the money that is made that came from athletes has benefit the community
Oh, for sure.
more than anything. So every time one slot is gone, that's one less money economically coming into the hood, because usually ball players such as yourself come from our community of hard knocks. And I sit there every time I see one of them international motherfuckers, I'm like, goddamn, Leroy,
But look, Quake,
you
let me
need to
play
work on your crossover, nigga.
Let me play yin and yang to that, Quake. Does Victor Wembanyama deserve it? Hell yeah.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Does Joker deserve it?
Yes.
Hell yeah. Does Giannis deserve it? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Luka deserve it?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
for sure.
So it's like, yeah,
But goddamn it, we gotta find us a nigga Luka.
they there though. We got him. We got him. Like Jason,
Not enough.
Jason
enough.
Tatum is there.
Tatum.
Jalen Brown is there.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis, LeBron,
And
Steph
Edwards.
Curry, and Edwards. Like, we
Yeah,
got.
but it used to be all of us.
Used to be
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I wanted it all. God damn it, man. I'm telling you, it's in the neighborhood. God damn it.
One less soul food restaurant
One
now.
less soul food. One less lemon pepper wing shot.
Mama sauce.
Come on, man. Goddamn.
I love it. Now you DC through and through in sports.
Oh, everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Talk about them Redskins, man.
Redskins
got it. Commanders.
Oh, yeah.
I heard they're going back to Redskins. That's what I heard.
Nah,
you
we
didn't hear that?
Nah,
That was
it ain't
bullshit?
gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen.
All right.
If it do, I'm down with it.
Okay. Commanders then. My bad. Commanders then.
You know, we do it. Yeah, that's what.
That was a good NFC Championship game, man. It was a good game.
No, it wasn't. Fuck you, Philadelphia. We all right.
No,
We
but
cool.
I like y'all team though. Y'all improved. Y'all got Debo
Yes.
Samuels. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we getting there because we got baby Jesus.
Oh, that's what y'all call him.
Yeah, we call him baby Jesus. He came.
He like
And
that.
resurrected our whole
Yeah, he did.
city and everything. That's baby Jesus, JD5. And I tell you, we are happy.
Yeah.
Because we was taking ass whoopings. Our teams were playing like they ain't even practice. It was like this motherfucker just wake up in the morning. You know we play this Sunday. You bullshitting. The game today? Nigga, I'm down here eating some goddamn wings with mumbo sauce. Somebody go by and get my cleats.
That's how the
It was
Wizards still
terrible,
play.
man. Oh, the Wizards.
That's
Me
how
and
they
4 other
still
niggas
play.
can beat the Wizards. It's so terrible. Them niggas are just terrible.
Oh my God, man. So Quake, we got this thing, man. We call it the fuck it bucket, right?
Okay.
And we got like random questions in here. So
All right.
you gotta pull out a question, you know what I'm saying? And give us an answer. We all gonna answer the question though. Let's see what we got here. Sometimes they good, sometimes they trash.
We got some bullshit here.
Good game. That's what's going on. What you got, Quake?
What's the most embarrassing thing that happened to you while hooking up? Oh, a lot of that.
Yeah, it's a lot of those.
Yeah. What's the most embarrassing thing ever happened to me when I was hooking up? I ain't have all the money.
For the dinner date or at the hotel room?
I
Which
told
one?
her I had $250. I said, time I get it to my house, I like, look, I only got $150. You gonna take the $150? I'm short of $100. She took the $150. She gave me $150 and gave me $150 worth. Wasn't nothing extra. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's the most embarrassing thing. I ain't had a $250. She said, I need $250. I said, I got it. I know I only had $150. You know what I'm saying? You know, ATL. Get in there and talk to her. She already put her clothes on and checked out the club and everything. I knew she wasn't gonna go back and get undressed and get back on the pole. So hey.
See, they got the Zelle now, OG.
I know that.
That ain't going now.
No, it ain't going that way.
You gotta put that damn deposit down.
You gotta put that deposit down
You
there.
gotta put that deposit down. What about you, Spank?
Embarrassing. Probably was a date. And I remember my car broke down one time on a date. Yeah, that was bad.
That's tough.
I was leaving the movie theater.
She was in the car.
She was in the car with me.
Ooh,
yeah,
that's tough.
yeah,
You
yeah.
can't funny your way out that shit.
Nah,
That can't.
no. I had to wait for AAA. And she called her girlfriend to come pick up. She ain't even wait for you, boy. She got up out of there. Girlfriend was just looking and laughing.
She wasn't the one anyway.
Yeah, she wasn't the one. She wasn't the one. Yeah.
She ain't down to go through no adversity.
Exactly. But
you
that was
already found she wasn't for you.
yeah, that was the most embarrassing, I think. Car
Yeah,
bringing
fuck
that.
that queen.
And what was yours?
Said, fuck that queen.
Man, it was some shit that I was chasing for a very long time.
Okay.
And the chase got to the point where once I finally caught up with it, I was a little too excited.
That's the story of my life.
I was a little too excited, and a literal 10 seconds. When I tell you a literal 10,
That's a long time.
I gave what I had.
Hey,
I gave what I had. Yeah.
it was that good.
Was it a second round?
No.
No.
Hell no.
Tomorrow.
I did not get a call back.
She ain't see your potential.
Yeah, she didn't stick it out. Me and Spank 0-2. Shit, we 0-3.
Oh no, he got it. He still got it.
Yeah, you still got
I
this
got
skill.
it.
Yeah, you got
No. She
ain't
gave me
saved $100.
$250 worth.
This shit, it's a look straight in the camera and shoot your shot. Go. If you don't answer, take a double shot. Shoot my shot. Woo.
You always pull those questions.
Shoot my shot. It ain't I'm chilling. I'll take
You want
my
a double shot?
I'll
Yeah, he gonna
my
take a double shot. Yeah, he You know,
Shoot your shot to the woman.
yeah, I ain't gonna say his name to nobody.
I'll take my double shot.
Which one?
I'm a sniper, man. I ain't doing no out loud.
You said you a sniper.
Yeah, I'm shooting from across the street.
Oh, pass me.
Yeah, I got you. I'm shooting from across the street.
There you
Let
go.
me get a cup.
I'll
too,
shoot my
Spank.
shot because I ain't taking 2 shots.
Let me see that. Let me see that cup. Right
Look
there.
here, baby, you the best thing ever happened to me. I always say in my comedy, and it is true, I'm one good black woman for making it.
Ah, there we go.
And ever since I've been fucking with you, I've been making it.
There we go. Come on,
There
man.
it is. You know who
Shit.
you are, and I love you to death.
Yeah.
That
That's
ain't
right.
shooting your shot though, Quake, but it's all right.
No, that's a shoot the shot, nigga.
I shoot the shot at
You
my
know
shot.
when you fuck with a black woman, you gotta re-up.
Yeah.
Like you slinging motherfucking drugs, nigga. You got to re-up, nigga. You got to know the re-up, nigga. You don't get to keep off the first motherfucking kilo. You got to re-up.
Oh
Motherfucker be trying to trade your ass in.
Oh shit! All right, that pack gone. What other packs at?
No, that's right.
Now we
done sold all that. That shit gone. It's re-up time.
That shit.
Can't keep no black woman off the first package.
Hell no.
Well, look, we got one more thing. We got what we call "fuck you" camera.
Come on now.
In the lounge.
All
And what happens is we look square into the camera. Now, whether it's a childhood teacher that told you wasn't gonna be shit, whether it's a comedian that stole your joke, whatever it is, we give you an opportunity to look square in that camera, get that king or that queen they flowers, and tell them fuck you.
Oh, I know who I want to talk to. Fuck you, Captain Davis. When I told you I was getting the fuck out of the military and you told me I'm going straight to jail. Just because I ain't want to go over there and fight for some more. Fuck you. You understand? How you gonna pay for that car? Like everybody else pay for that car that ain't in the military, son bitch. Fuck you. Captain Davis.
Captain Davis.
Straight to your fucking face, Captain Davis.
Oh shit!
Before I let you go, Quake.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I be trying to keep this shit on the real.
No, that's really. Fuck you, Captain Davis.
Been waiting for this
Set
one.
me in your office. Fucked up ass career counselor. Telling me, hey, you get out. You been in for 9 years. Ain't go to no college, take no classes or nothing. Fuck you. I'm sorry. It came back.
I'm glad we was able to help you get that shit off.
Yeah.
It was on my chest.
I appreciate it.
Son, bitch.
I appreciate it. Now you did your special home team. It was produced by Dave Chappelle.
Yes.
That was a success. How did you feel about filming that? And should we look forward to another one in the near future?
Oh yeah, we that one was a huge success. As a matter of fact, I'm filming another one May 28 with Dave Chappelle again in Atlanta, Georgia.
Hey, now, can I get some tickets?
Yeah, of course.
Yes,
You do
sir.
it. We'll be at the Buckhead Theater.
I'm pulling up.
The 28th, 2 shows, and I'm looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, for sure. It won comedy special of the year too, right?
Yes, I did. Most funniest special of the year, voted by the New York Times.
Yeah, shouts out to that.
Opening up everything for me, and it got, like I tell everybody, it's only difference between any comedian that make it is just another comedian got an opportunity and he cashed in on it,
right?
And which opened up other doors for others. So you have to get that opportunity. I don't give a fuck how funny you are. You have to get that opportunity of person able to give you a platform so you can get on a bigger platform for things to happen for you.
Yeah. And you're on radio 3 times a week. On,
Quake House right here. Yeah, you was with me, man.
Yeah. They fired our show.
Yeah, they let y'all go.
Our show ain't make it.
I was feeling for you too. I said, man, somebody call and do a wellness check on Spank. Make sure that motherfucker ain't killed nobody. Radio's a brutal game, nigga.
Yeah, shout out to Sirius XM though. You know what I'm saying?
They'll
Shouts
let
out
your
to
ass
them.
go quicker than a woman.
I did a little radio work, and I seen the
They'll
dark
let
side.
you go. That boy, them motherfuckers, boy, come in that bitch and say, listen, we going another way.
Oh yeah, I seen the dark side briefly on radio.
Oh, man.
I told this story. I was working radio in Philly, and the PD that they brought in, he was different, and
He was different.
he was different, and he fired me and replaced me with his boyfriend.
Yeah, they'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know you're in trouble in radio when they have unscheduled meetings. The motherfuckers, when they say we got a meeting at 1 o'clock, everybody just huddle up. Who you think going? Traffic, on-air personality, sales. You can walk into a radio station, the motherfucker was R&B, it's country tomorrow.
I tell you.
Put your ass out. Radio is a ruthless ass game. So you just gotta be ready every fucking day. Could be your last.
Yeah, for sure. You ever been fired from a job though?
No, I quit.
You quit before you fired?
I tell motherfuckers right now, I work for nobody. I work with anybody, but I work for nobody. You will never get to fire me, nigga. I smell it. I ain't coming.
That's a bar right there.
No, nigga.
I work with anybody, but I don't work for nobody.
I don't work for nobody. I work with anybody, but I works for nobody. So
I love that.
No, I don't work for you, nigga.
I love that.
No, I don't work for nobody. I work with anybody.
So you're shooting a special at the end of May. What else we got coming out we can look out for?
I got a big announcement that's coming out. I'm waiting for these motherfuckers to drop it in the trades. You motherfuckers slow with my announcements. My announcement be slow than a motherfucker. I be like, God damn, I heard it's Dateline, but when you gonna get to my line? When you gonna get to the E's, nigga? But so some big things what all comedians dream about having. I've been blessed to have it. I'm just waiting for them to announce it because we gave them the exclusive on it. So
okay.
And I'll come back here again and announce it, but you'll hear about it because I tell all my friends when I get money, I'm damn sure gonna change.
That shit is a myth.
Nigga, listen.
You
trust
changed.
me.
I was supposed to.
Right. Not only that, nigga, you can tell I ain't got a lot of money because I'm still working.
I'm talking
as soon as I get enough, nigga, it's over.
It's a wrap.
Oh, it's a wrap. Fuck
You gonna go to an island or something? What you gonna do?
I'm gonna stay right in your neighborhood. Just not doing a motherfucking thing. I ain't gonna disappear. I'm gonna let you know I got it. Just doing shit, just extra.
But the sign's gonna be there.
Oh, the sign's gonna be
The
there,
sign's
nigga.
gonna be there,
Oh,
though.
nigga, believe me, nigga.
Is that the only black house on the block?
Nigga having a day party every day.
I know that life.
You understand what I'm saying? Just a day party. Just
Random
there.
days, yes,
Just
sir.
random days. It's Tuesday. Who drinking? I ain't gotta go to work. I got mine. I swear to God. You can tell I ain't got enough because I'm still on the road.
No, but you let it roll though. Come on, right?
I love it because my bills love it.
Should alleviate a lot.
Hey, but once I got enough, them bills are covered.
Yeah.
I make enough for me. It's the other motherfuckers I done accumulated in my
You
life.
said some shit,
You
dude.
understand?
there you go.
I make enough for me.
Just fine.
I make,
for the
if
people
I ain't
around
had to
you.
take
Just
care of
fine.
nobody else, I'm fine in a motherfucker. It's these other motherfuckers I done fell in love with, got to know, got close to, and they done used the Lord against me, and I done heard they sorry ass goddamn stories and shit, and helped them out and shit. You know what I'm saying? Turned around and made their problem my problem and that kind of shit. But if I was just me,
Just you
a
good.
selfish motherfucker, boy, I'd make enough for me.
That is a fact.
It's the mother motherfuckers that's holding my bank account down.
That is a fact.
I
boy.
swear, I be praying, please do something wrong so I can leave your ass alone. I be playing, please, but they too nice. They won't do nothing wrong for me to get rid of them. Oh, I wish they do. I swear, please, God damn it. Just give me, I'm Luther Vandross, give me a reason.
Man, what? I want somebody in my family just hit big.
Hit big?
Just hit big. I don't want nothing.
Right.
You keep your shit, but take my job.
Right. Take care of everybody else.
Yeah, take my job.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, ain't none of y'all prospering and y'all ain't praying enough. God damn it, it's been 15 years. The Lord ain't heard none of your prayers. We came out the same womb now. Pray more. Shit.
Who are you praying to?
Hey, Quake, man, this has been an absolute pleasure of being able to kick it.
For
have
sure,
a double
for sure.
shot with a legend
For sure.
that's been so instrumental.
And you in the
game.
neighborhood, so you
in
can
the
come
neighborhood.
back.
Oh man, anytime y'all have me, man, I love y'all, man. You too, my brother, man. Any time, and Spike, you know how I feel about you,
For
brother.
sure, for sure,
And
for
it's
sure.
an honor. Thank you for allowing me to be on your platform.
Oh,
And
man,
anytime I'm available.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah.
And we couldn't build this platform without athletes and comedians, and we don't tap in to the legends, brother. So we
sure.
appreciate you. Shout out to Quake.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, and follow. This is the Underground Lounge. We'll see y'all next time.
Yeah. Peace.
Yeah,
My
sir.
guy Quake.
I'm telling you, no dead air. That's what I like.